Hello Gunners, welcome to another video, and we have quite a lot of news to get through. It's been really positive in the Arsenal realm of things, moving for Eze, for Kepa, Cesco update. We've got all of it, Noni Madueke as well to come in this video. But before I begin, if you are new here, please hit the subscribe and the like as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. But let's just get straight into it, and we'll start with the Kepa announcement, then we'll make ourselves along. And Arsenal did announce the signing of Kepa today. Kepa Arrizabalaga. We all knew it was going to happen for £5 million from Chelsea. Another Chelsea reject, but it is what it is. We needed a cheap backup, and Kepa Arrizabalaga is exactly that. He's had Premier League experience, played 30 out of 38 games for Bournemouth last season. I think he only missed a couple, so not 38 out of 38. But he's played a lot of games for Bournemouth last season, got a lot of clean sheets. I think he finished in the top 5 for clean sheets. So you feel confident with him, and you know, Arsenal announced him saying, strengthening our ranks, delighted to have you on board. Kepa with Andrea Berta pictured next to him. The Spanish ranks get stronger at Arsenal Football Club, which is always nice to see. We're building up a little community of them, and you know, make Arsenal Spanish, make Arsenal French, make Arsenal English. We could not care less as long as you come to the club and bring as much quality, experience, and improve our chances of winning. Kepa also in his interview did say it's nice joining Arsenal. They're very close to winning, and I want to be a part of that. And that's exactly what you want to be hearing from a player. You may not like him, but his personality seems to sort of be big. You know, we all saw him in that cup final, how sort of angry he was when he was trying to get taken off by Sarri. That is in Kepa, you know, but I think he's matured over the years, and we've got a really decent backup goalkeeper to come in, play Carabao Cup, FA Cup games, and you can feel confident with him in goal. And there he is, number 13, Arrizabalaga. Suits him, to be fair. I mean, the Arsenal kit suits everyone, so it's nice to see Kepa all, you know, kitted up with the Arsenal number 13, and we wish him all the best. Let's hope he does his best, because Kepa can probably play a lot of crucial games this season. You never know with Raya, but let's hope for his health as well, Raya, because, you know, you want to have your best goalkeeper fit, and that is who Raya currently is. Out here in the sunny Dubai, and I mean, I have to still give a massive shout out to the guys at Dragon Jersey for once again sponsoring this video. If you want Arsenal kits, if you want, you know, international kits, whatever kits you want, Arsenal kits from 2009 and below, Arsenal kits from 2015, Dragon Jersey have it, and you can use code Fanatics for 10% off. I recommend it, but let's get on with the video. But let's get on to the exciting news. You know, I woke up pretty early to see this, you know, and I saw Arsenal would be looking to do a deal for Eberechi Eze at a lower price than his release clause. It is unclear whether a sale would need to happen first to facilitate a move, but this would be separate to their pursuit of a winger and a striker, a left winger and a striker. And when I saw this, I was absolutely delighted. Arsenal need as much depth and quality as possible, and Eberechi Eze would bring exactly that. He's in complete isolation from a move for a striker and a left winger, so we'll be able to add to our already strong attack in the Bukayo Saka, Kai Havertz, Martin Odegaard. Then you can add an Eze, a left winger, maybe a Rodrigo. I wouldn't like to get both Eze and Rodrigo. I think they're a bit too similar. But maybe it is a Rodrigo. Then you've got an Eze. Then you've also got another potential right winger who we'll talk about a bit later. That is a lot of quality to pick from. Arsenal need quality, dynamism, different profiles in the attacking thirds of the pitch. And someone like Eberechi Eze would add to that alongside a winger and a striker. And I saw this and I was so delighted. If you follow my Twitter, you'll know all about it. And, you know, it's quite interesting to see how we value Eberechi Eze, because obviously he has a 68 million release clause. It has to be paid in 20 million blocks, so 20 million, then 20 million, then another 28 million, in 3 separate sort of years or 6 months. However it was said, I don't know the specifics, but it is paid every other window, whatever the length of that window is. So Arsenal think that isn't viable. They think they can do a better deal than that. And of course, Eze wants to come to Arsenal. I mean, who wouldn't want to come to Arsenal? I feel like Eze, he's an Arsenal man. The storyline is beautiful. Apart from football, the storyline of an Eze move to Arsenal does sound quite good, no? Former Arsenal, rejected, now coming back to Arsenal and being the guy to help them win their first title in 20 years. Sounds so good, eh? It really can be so simple sometimes when you're just speaking it. But obviously the football needs to be done, and obviously the deal needs to be done. But Jacobs Ben says Arsenal's interest is serious and advancing. Eze keen on a move. If we can get this guy in for under £55 million, I'm absolutely delighted. Any more than that, and I'd think, ooh, that's kind of a lot. Even 45 to 50 million is still a lot of money for Eze coming in as a third attacker. Well, I think Arsenal want to do this summer. But it's positive. It's positive. Let's keep positive. Imagine Eze plus a left winger plus a striker. It's brilliant attacking business done by Arsenal Football Club. But of course, now let's get on to another player that was talked about as well by David Ornstein. And Morgan Rogers was also talked about David Ornstein as another alternative to Eze. But Arsenal have already submitted an offer to Noni Madueke, according to Pletty Goal. Talks have started. The 23-year-old winger could leave Chelsea in the summer. I like Madueke. I think when you're looking at the backup right-wing market, Madueke is one of the better options on there. Yes, he's a Chelsea reject. But if we were signing him straight from PSV, nobody would be complaining. He has very good qualities. He can play off the left if needed as well. As a versatile attacker, there's not many on the market better. I'd probably have Adeyemi first, Madueke, and Madueke second. If it came to it, because I like the runner profile of Adeyemi. And Madueke, he's still young, 23 years old, one of the better attackers with value. If a deal can be done for under 35 to 30 million pounds, I'd be more than happy to bring Noni Madueke in. But that would actually have to be under the condition that we get a left winger, a striker, Eze plus Madueke. That's what I'm thinking. Otherwise, don't go for it. If he's the alternative to Eze, I'm not a great fan of it. I'd rather a pure 10 to push Ødegaard, because I feel as though Arsenal needs somebody to come in to push Ødegaard. And if you follow my Twitter, I said Bilal El-Khanous. I also said Xavi Simons, if you can't get Eze. Those are the guys you go for. Top quality players. And I hope Arsenal do look towards them. They've got all qualities that can come in to push Ødegaard and really get Arsenal to be sort of more quality and depth in the attacking 10 sort of position. But I don't believe an offer has been made. I would take that with a pinch of salt. But I do believe Arsenal's interest is there, because Fabrizio Romano has said it. David Ornstein has said it. Hand of Arsenal himself has said Arsenal have had preliminary talks with Madueke in his camp. No agreements yet. But maybe something to sort of look at if we can't get Eze, or on top of Eze if we're feeling slightly greedy. And to sort of keep on going here, sources close to Arsenal for Benjamin Cesco have been informed that the parties involved may be nearing a compromise on a fee in the region of 75 million euros. I think this deal is going to accelerate now. We've now entered the new financial year, July the 1st. Teams now are willing to sort of buy players because it's going to go on the new financial record. And that's okay. I feel like with RB Leipzig, they tried to sell Cesco before the deadline. Maybe they have sold him before the deadline and the media is behind. But this is a quality striker. I've made a longer video. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it, talking about Benjamin Cesco and why he's going to probably shock a lot of Arsenal fans. But genuinely, I really love Benjamin Cesco. He's one of my favourite centre forwards out there. I think he can be the difference. And when you're looking at it, Cesco, Eze, left winger Rodrigo or Leao or Barcola, if I'm feeling a bit greedy. Wow. That is some depth and quality with the Havertz already there, Saka already there, one of Martinelli and Trossard, Ødegaard as well. Arsenal would have one of the best fluid amount of attacking options to choose from. And I think Mikel Arteta deserves a plethora of talent like that to choose from for sure. And I would be absolutely delighted if Cesco came in alongside those names I've talked about today. And I really do want to make a longer video about Eze, because I feel like there's a bit of a misunderstanding about him. Not only can he play to a high level in the 10, he can play on the left wing as well. I feel like I like the way he approaches his 1v1 from the left. There's genuine things in there which are very, very good from Eberechi Eze when we're looking at a left winger. But hey, let me know down below, as always, your thoughts. Do you like Eze? Do you like Madueke? Do you like Kepa being announced? Are you annoyed with that? There's a lot of things in this video for us to discuss, but that's it for now, and until next time, peace.